There are four main stock characters, also referred to as archetypes, that constantly reappear in television programs that feature all or predominantly female leads. In this documentary, we will explore these characters using The Golden Girls and Sex and the City. The Golden Girls, a sitcom that aired on NBC from 1985 until 1992, featured four older women living together, all who had been widowed or divorced. Storylines often focused around their pursuit of love, or at the very least, sex, and an ethical or interpersonal conflict. During its first week, The Golden Girls attracted over 25 million viewers, which beat out The Cosby Show for the #1 spot in the ratings. Its popularity continued throughout its 7 seasons and 180 episodes. The show remained a favorite in the United States, where it originated, and also in 60 other countries around the world. Its intense popularity led to the show's 4 Golden Globes and 57 Emmy nominations. Furthermore, the show remains a much-loved program, airing in syndication on the Lifetime network since 1997 to the present. Repeating nearly 30 times a week, an average of 15 million viewers continue to watch the show weekly. The show has held on to its popularity and relevance as it continues to air 23 years after its first episode, and many syndicated viewers even contact Lifetime, asking when new episodes will be created. Sex and the City is similar to The Golden Girls in both its casting and popularity. It began almost 6 years after The Golden Girls ended, broadcasting new episodes on HBO from 1998 until 2004. Sex and the City storylines revolved around 4 uptown New York women and their pursuits of men and careers. For 6 seasons and 94 total episodes, the 4 ladies of Sex and the City entertained the United States and several other countries. Those who missed the show the first time around can catch episodes on TBS and other syndicated channels. The show's popularity is also evidenced by the many awards it received. Sex and the City won 8 Golden Globes and 4 Emmys. In fact, it was the first cable series to receive such an award for Best Comedy. The two shows' similarities are so evident that the TV Land Awards created the following intertextual piece.
Wonder, with all the hip, trendy people, is there any room for someone mature like me? Can you be a classic and still have it going on? While I was at home waiting to see if Circle took the square, Samantha, Miranda, and Charlotte had traded their support hose in favor of dressing like hose.
Or we could stay in. Turn off the TV, turn off the computer, turn on each other.
What about your Life Alert necklace?
Put it on mute.
I still got it. Who needs something young and new when the classics still have it?
Sex and the City and The Golden Girls are not similar simply because of their popularity and awards, but rather because of their characters. Their likeness expands beyond the fact that each show has 4 female characters who are friends and who are comically and dramatically intertwined in one another's lives. Rather, it's the personality of these 8 characters that are strikingly similar. We are proposing that these 2 shows portray these 8 women in 4 distinct ways, including the conventional woman, the unconventional woman, the nurturer, and the femme fatale. We are proposing that each archetype has a set of characteristics that best describe their overall personality. In order for a character to be classified as a specific archetype, they must exhibit multiple traits attributed to that said archetype. Of the 4 archetypes, the conventional woman is probably the most stereotypical portrait of a woman. She is pure, naive, she does not like to participate in activities or conversations that are taboo. She is gullible, dependent, ditzy, childlike, and of course, of traditional nature. The conventional woman is oftentimes seen as virginal, meaning she has an essence of purity and innocence. She is the ultimate girl next door. This archetype is portrayed in The Golden Girls by Rose and in Sex and the City by Charlotte. Rose most notably displays herself as a conventional woman through her simple-mindedness and naivete. She often has a sunny disposition and is slow to anger, which oftentimes leads to her to be taken advantage of. Rose enjoys traditional female activities as well as behaviors. She is regularly seen doing volunteer work and bakes frequently. She also holds traditional values, which is exhibited by the fact that she did not have sex until she was married, and often is awkward when talking about issues regarding sex and sexuality. She also has childlike tendencies, which are exhibited through her use of code words for language regarding sex, and also through her love of stuffed animals. Despite the fact that Charlotte has a career, her self-worth seems wrapped up in whether or not she has a boyfriend. She's oftentimes the one who's most worried about not getting married. She values and desires a traditional husband and family, and finds her pride in the appearance of perfection, as is seen in the episode in which she appears on the cover of Good Housekeeping with her estranged husband. Her squeaky clean persona, along with her preoccupations with etiquette, gives her a virginal quality of purity. Although in the years between The Golden Girls and Sex and the City, taboos have shifted, like Rose, Charlotte is often uncomfortable with her friends' openness about certain topics that would be considered